Hey, it's Tom from Pack Hacker, and in this video we're taking a detailed look at the Lems Chillum, which I've been wearing over the course of about the last month. If you like this video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to our channel so we can keep bringing you videos to help you find better gear. Let's dive in. Okay, so this is a more barefoot style shoe, and what that means is that the sole is going to be a little bit thinner than your average shoe. So it's got a bit of flexibility to it. It is very lightweight, and I like the way it feels. It's not quite like, it's not super minimal. It's kind of a good barefoot shoe to try if you're getting into this type of thing and you want to consider getting some barefoot shoes. It's good for that. But if you are like an extreme minimalist, you like barefoot shoes, very thin soles, then this maybe isn't the right pick for you. So the cork insole here adds 3.8 millimeters to the shoe, and then the stack height here is 10 millimeters. There's zero drop, which means that it's completely flat all the way across. And personally, I like that a lot in a shoe. The benefit is that it's much easier to like forefoot strike when I'm walking and I don't heel strike as much. So that's why I like it. Of course, if you're gonna try anything barefoot, just be careful. Maybe even check with your doctor before you try it, because it is quite a different feel. It kind of feels like you're walking around barefoot. And again, this style here, it's a little bit thicker than your average barefoot shoe. Quick walkthrough, like the materials are good. You can see here that there is a bit of fraying already going on, which isn't great. We've had pretty good durability with Lems in the past, so I'm not super concerned with a bit of fraying on the inside there. Overall, they're in pretty good shape though. Materials are nice too. It's like a blend of suede and canvas on them, depending on the colorway that you choose. And if I didn't say it before, they're very, very lightweight too. More on the way to the shoe, a size 10 is 8 ounces, so it's very, very lightweight. And then packability is pretty good too. You can kind of put them together like this. They smash down relatively well. Again, some barefoot shoes out there can really go flat, and they can, I'm gonna show you like in a comparison a little bit later in the video, but you can actually like almost like roll some up. So these Lems get close, but I wouldn't really recommend doing that. You can see like the sides are getting a little bit wonky there, but they are lightweight and super easy to pack if you're not wearing them and you want to throw them into your bag for going on a trip or something like that. I've really enjoyed the look and feel of these things over the last month. They're not super marked up yet, despite them being white. Not really sure what we can attribute that to. Maybe it's the canvas material here that just doesn't like hold like smudges and marks as much, but it still looks pretty good. These look casual as well. Normally barefoot shoes will have a very wide toe box. This is Lems kind of like middle of the road wideness. And then the whole shoe is kind of wide as well. It kind of reminds me of the look and feel of a skate shoe. So it's got a little bit more of a casual look, especially with the toe up here. But yeah, I've really liked wearing it, and they've been comfortable to wear too. Like they're not as thin as barefoot shoes. So if I'm going like on a hike with, and it's like rockier, it tends to work out pretty well. Sometimes if it's like a really rocky hike and you're wearing just extreme minimal barefoot shoes, you're gonna feel every last rock. But this has enough with that 10 millimeter stack height to make it comfortable no matter what terrain that you're traversing. Comparing the Chillum to a couple of other travel focused shoes or shoes that are good for one bag travel, we have the Vesties here, which are completely waterproof, but there is some drop to them too. So there's not that zero drop that you're gonna be looking for in a barefoot shoe. They are waterproof, which is great, but they're not super flexible either. You can see on the toe here, they got some flex. If we compare the Chillum to that, they're very flexible and you can almost roll them up. On the more extreme side of things, we have half the stack height here with the Vivo Barefoot Raws. It's 5 millimeter instead of 10 millimeter. Then there's a cork insole here as well, but you can see that these really can roll up. I mean, you can get these, you can basically just roll these up and throw them in your bag if you want, and they pack down a little bit flatter than the Chillum. Now, if you're wearing these shoes, it doesn't really matter, but if you are gonna be packing them inside of your bag, you do want them to be as small as possible. And of course, finding the right stack height and the right drop for you is important so it's comfortable fit for you. So there you have it, the Lems Chillum. Thanks for keeping it here at Pack Hacker, your guide to smarter travel. See you in the next video.